for the purpose of identification of the priority area and criteria for the 2024 Kevin C. Brown Strategic Priority Award. Welcome back to our members of the committee, and welcome to all who are viewing the meeting remotely. Before we begin, I have a few notes to announce about conducting a virtual meeting. The meeting still must comply with the requirement of the Open Meetings Act. Accordingly, the public may view the meeting via a link provided in the advertised agenda. Please ensure your video is streaming and that you can be seen throughout the duration of the meeting. As there are only 3 members of the committee, you may refrain from muting your microphone when not talking. Please be sure all discussions are broadcast to the public. For any items that require a vote, there will be 2. A roll call vote will be necessary to record the vote of each member. At that time, the member should state her name, pause, and then state I vote yes or I vote no. Please silence or turn off other electronic devices that may cause disruption to your sound feed. Todd, would you call the roll?
Yes, Julie Pyle.
Julie Pyle, present.
Diane Woods.
Diane Woods, present.
And Lou Young.
Lou Young is absent.
You have a quorum.
Thank you, Todd. If you would follow with me on the bio concerning Kevin C. Brown. Kevin C. Brown served at the Kentucky Department of Education in various roles from 2004 to 2018. Most recently, Brown served as the Interim Commissioner of Education from December 2019 to September 2020. Brown's time at the department throughout 2020 was marked with significant challenges that called for strategic educational leadership and clear ongoing communication that was forward-thinking, action-oriented, and aimed at advancing efforts to educate, feed, and support Kentucky's 650,000 students during a global pandemic. The priority area for this reward changes from year to year based on the desire of the board. The goal of Senate Bill 9, 2022, the Read to Succeed Act, is to support evidence-based early literacy instruction throughout the Commonwealth by investing in teachers to increase student success in reading. A child's ability to read is a critical predictor of both educational and lifelong success. Students must have opportunity to gain and strengthen this skill, and teachers must be equipped and empowered in the teaching of reading to best support their students. Criteria, excuse me, while I change my paper. I recommend that the 2024 award seeks to recognize a public school district that has demonstrated a strong commitment to enhancing early literacy through the effective adoption and implementation of evidence-based practices as outlined in Senate Bill 9, 2022, the Read to Succeed Act. Before I go to the criteria, I'd like to share what I have been a part of just recently, and it's called The Right to Read, the Greatest Civil Rights of Our Time. This is a documentary that tells the story of the literacy crisis in America and what we can do about it. I was fortunate to participate on a panel and to view this video. I would suggest and encourage you, if you've not seen this, to Google it, The Right to Read. It was co-sponsored by the NAACP. It was a really good discussion of what a group of parents did to make sure that their children were able to be successful in reading, and the story of literacy, the crisis of literacy in our country. The criteria for the award would include, these are the districts and schools that would apply. Notable efforts in supporting the successful adoption and implementation of evidence-based early literacy instruction. This includes investment in professional development and our instructional resources to equip teachers with the latest evidence-based practices for teaching and reading. Number 2, evidence of successful implementation of the Read to Succeed Act, focusing on policies and practices that enhance early literacy outcomes. This includes providing teachers with the resources and support needed to effectively teach reading and offering students ample opportunities to develop and strengthen their reading skills. Number 3, again, these are all criteria for the award. Engagement with the community to support early literacy initiatives, recognizing that literacy is a collective effort. This includes collaboration with families, local organizations, and other stakeholders to create a literacy-rich environment that extends beyond the classroom. The proposal criteria was distributed to all members in advance of this meeting. And at this time, I'd like to see if there are any questions or other thoughts based upon the proposal. Ms. Powell.
No, thank you. No, I believe it's an excellent proposal.
Is there a motion to approve the priority area and criteria for the 2024 Kevin C. Brown Strategic Priority Award?
Julie Pyle, I make a motion.
Todd, would you do the roll call vote, please?
I certainly will. I think you need a second, though, which will have to come from you.
Okay, I second that.
And then we'll call the roll. Julie Pyle,
Julie Pyle, yes.
and Diane Woods.
Diane Woods, yes.
The motion carries.
At this time, if there's no further business concerning this item of the Kevin C. Brown Strategic Priority Award, I would entertain a motion for dismissal.
Julie Pyle, I motion for dismissal.
Second, Diane Woods. Todd, call the
And
roll.
then
please.
Julie Pyle
Julie Pyle, yes.
and Diane Woods.
Diane Woods, yes.
And that motion carries. You're adjourned.